Who's to know what happens when the world ends? At least this is an okay bar for running into you.
Hi, Kim here. I'm moving again. It's a long story. The loft has been so lovely, but it's time for Cam to have her own room and bathroom. My family friend was looking for a place. It all just worked out. Probably like she's moving every 6 months, and I'm like, you're not wrong. We found the most perfect apartment today. It's like so untraditional and unique and very Portland and like concrete and cool, and it's in the best area and it's a good price. We're supposed to hear back tomorrow to see if we're ready to sign the lease. When things like this just work out, feels so good and so right, and I'm hyped and can't believe I'm moving again, but it's gonna be so good. Hi guys, Cam here. It has been a long minute since I've pulled out this camera, but I miss making YouTube videos. It's been such a hard thing to keep up with now in a full-time job and so many life things going on. I want to keep filming. I don't know when this will go up. TikTok has just been so much easier. It's so crazy. I thought that I would never ever go the TikTok route, but it's just quick and easy to make videos. I try to make content in the same style that I like watching. That's just been a new thing. I've been trying to make some more content there, but my heart will always be with YouTube. I watch YouTube still every single day. So for video diary sake reasons, I wanted to film a little life update of where I'm at in November of 2023. I think the last video I posted was in the summer on my Indianapolis layover, I'm pretty sure, and I was talking about what it's really like to be a flight attendant, and boy, so much has happened since then. I think that was like June or July, I want to say. Actually, it could have been August. It was in the summer though, and now it's November. So what have I been up to? On December 1st, so in a couple days, I will hit my 1 year of flying. I already hit my 1 year with the company in October, but you went through 6 weeks of training, so my official start date was December 1st last year. So I'm about to hit that. I just went to recurrent and got recertified to keep flying for another year. We have to do that every single year. Still love the job so much. I love being Portland based. I love being near my family. If you can tell, I am in a weird looking place. If you've looked on my Instagram or my TikTok, I moved, and that was a crazy big decision. So grateful that when I first moved to Portland in May, moving from San Francisco base, that one of my friends offered me a room in her house, and that was so great. I was there for 6 months. I'm just so grateful that they had that. But one of my childhood friends was commuting from home to her new job in Portland and was like, I'm looking for a roommate. And I was like, hold on, I'm in a great sitch right now, but I think that having my own bedroom and bathroom would be just so good. We actually found the most perfect place, and she's like, let's do it. So we made the big move. This month has been crazy. I was in New York for a week with my mom and sister. That trip was so fun and very wholesome. I think that was the first New York trip that I haven't vlogged. We just had a really good week there, and I got to show my mom and sister all of my favorite spots because my mom hadn't been since I went in like 2017, I think, right after high school graduation. So I got to show her my favorite spots, and we went to a show and did all the things. It was a great week. And then I came back, had 2 days off, and had to move. So I packed up out of the loft, which it was so bittersweet to leave because I made that loft so cute and cozy. But we found an apartment that had a 2-bed, 2-bath, and we just jumped on the opportunity. It was just too good to pass up. And so my whole family helped me move in those 2 days. And then I went to recurrent 2 days later. So moving was absolutely chaotic. I made a couple little TikToks, but I barely filmed anything. It was just such a crazy week. We have officially moved. I'm officially settled. There's still a few things that I need to do, like put up some artwork, but this is my new room. The light and the windows are like the biggest serotonin rush ever. I can see the mountain just over there. I have a great view. Our apartment building is like very industrial looking, so we made it cozy with like plants and rugs and all the things. We have a Christmas tree up. It's just been so good for the mental health, and I love living with my friend Abby. She's so great, and we're just like, we grew up together. I've known her my whole life, but it's cool that now we're like adults and we're super similar and just very independent. I'm very excited. We actually signed a 13-month lease, so I'm gonna be here for a hot minute. I think this is gonna gonna be the longest I'm living in a place. Like, I feel like I've been moving every 6 months. Like, I think I said that when I made my moving into the loft video, that I have moved like every 6 months for the past few years, and it's so true. But this one is for real. I'm living in Portland. I'm so excited. I love it. I'm so grateful to be here. So job-wise, great. Family-wise, great. Little sister is getting married, so actually today I need to leave in 30 minutes to go dress shopping, so we're finally doing all of like the fun stuff because we picked the date. I'm like the maid of honor, so I'm helping a ton, but picked the date, got her venue and the church location, and now we get to do like the fun stuff, bachelorette gifts and wedding dress and all that. So very excited about that. Her wedding is until next August, so we've got some time. Your girl's been actively searching for a +1 for the wedding. Those are all the good things. We're starting with the good and then we're going into the interesting. So back in August, I got really sick. It was like some weird viral thing. I didn't test positive for COVID or anything like that. And I go in and my doctor was like, your thyroid's swollen. And I was like, please don't tell me that. I do not want to hear that. And so they did an ultrasound and they found some like nodules near my thyroid, and they're like, let's do a CT just to roll out that everything's fine. So I had my CT scan last week. If you don't know, I'm 2.5 years cancer free of stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma, and it has been a roller coaster of a remission. I have had multiple scares, just weird things pop up on my scans. I have like residual trauma in my lungs from like the chemo that shows up on scans still, and then I had some weird like liver enzyme thing, this spot on my spleen they were looking at, which full circle, just you wait. They do a CT scan last week on my thyroid. Thyroid is fine, neck is clear, everything's clear until my spleen. I have a spot that they've seen that they thought was maybe a cyst because it was fluctuating in size. I saw it and then it got smaller, and in the last 6 months it actually has grown, which is never a good thing. So I am actually getting a full needle biopsy tomorrow, and I didn't know how invasive it was gonna be. I guess it's gonna be minimal scarring, but they are putting me to sleep, not fully under, not general. I think it's called general. I don't know. I will be asleep. The recovery should be very simple, but the idea of going in for a biopsy again is just so triggering to all of my post-traumatic medical disorder. It just is so crazy because remission is just taking like one step forward in the healing process, and then things will pop up and it's like all the way back to ground zero. It hurts. You're healing so much, you're doing these things, you've got a job, you know, are trying to move on with your life, and things will pop up, and honestly it just sucks. Every single time it's been so scary, even if like it's a little thing or a cold or a virus. I just always worry that it's just the worst possible thing now. I try to just, you know, compartmentalize everything, but it honestly just makes me very numb. I try to just forget about it and dissociate a little bit from what's really happening. We will know answers by Wednesday, so that's the good thing, is that my doctor's like, let's just do it, get answers, because pretty much it either has cancer cells in it or it doesn't, and I guess we'll just have to cross that bridge when we get there. Not what I want to be dealing with right now. I've got so many good things going on. My life is like looking up, all of these like fun, new, exciting things in my horizon, and then just to go back to this and be worried about my health and just the fear of going through it again, just honestly like is just the heaviest thing ever. That's the only way I can describe it. It's just this like heavy dark cloud over my head, and I'm so good at pretending like it's not there, but it's there. Like I can keep like smiling face, like pretend like everything's okay. My doctor actually told me when I was on a flight the other day, and I had to like keep moving the whole flight because if I sat down for 1 second, it would just like, I could feel myself just like wanting to cry and scream. I'm honestly just trying to get through day by day. Tomorrow's gonna suck. I'm really hoping that everything is going to be okay, because I just honestly cannot go through this again. So please think good thoughts for your girl. Just another reminder that healing from any sort of health thing is such a freaking roller coaster, and it just sucks so much. I hate to end this on such a weird note, but that's kind of where I'm at in life right now. But thank you so much for watching. Think good thoughts for your girl tomorrow. I'm not excited. I will see you later.